I'm Patti Muldoon, and I'm with the League of Women Voters of Arlington. We're very excited about this multi-organizational event that is being held June 26th, starting at 7 p.m. That's Thursday night, June 26th, at Arlington Friends of the Drama. And we are excited about it because this is telling untold stories of women and our fight for the vote. So women's suffrage, not suffragettes, suffrage, in this area, right here in Arlington, and the organizations that are working together, we all came together thanks to Arlington 250's first planning meeting. It was at the old Schwab Mill, and all the organizations in Arlington that were civic organizations were invited to come and see how you wanted to participate in Arlington's 250 celebration. And in the back, there were us three organizations, and we came together just instantly, and it was the League of Women Voters, Cantilena, and Arlington Friends of the Drama. And as we're munching on pizza, we're agreeing, yes, we would love to hold an event together. And we're doing it this many months later. It's like a year ago. So we're really excited about this multi-organizational event. And I can say it's beyond those three organizations. Now, Arlington Community Media is going to be live streaming it and also recording it, and that's very exciting. And not only do we have Cantilena Women's Voices, we also have another women's group, and that's called Voices Rising, and they're from Newton, and they're coming in. So this is going to be a multimedia. We have a film to start with, showing the documentary of the fight to get the vote when some of us got it in 1920. I say some because African American women really didn't have their vote accepted or protected till the Civil Rights Act. So this story is telling the story all the way through. So it's taking multiple organizations to tell women's untold stories. The League of Women Voters, when you become a league member, you're local and you're a member of the state league and you're a member of the national league. We were formed in 1920 as soon as women got the vote. So this whole long struggle to get the vote, and then Carrie Chapman Catt was our leader back then and formed the League of Women Voters so we could all be educated and advocate for the rights of all, for our children, for ourselves, for our families, for our community, for our prisoners. We advocate across many, many different levels. So, other thing I could mention about the Arlington League is that we are donating a lot of funds to help make this happen. So this will be an event free, and we are requesting donations to help us cover those events. $10 would be great. So we're really looking forward to this, and we've been working a long time on this one-time only event.
I am here with Judy Weinberg, who represents the Arlington Friends of the Drama part of this collaboration. And first of all, we wanted just to ask you, what is, tell us a little bit, introduce the audience to Arlington Friends of the Drama if they are not yet familiar.
I am so happy to. Arlington Friends of the Drama is right behind Town Hall on Academy Street. We're in our 102nd season, so it amazes me that people still don't know that we're here. We've bought our building in the 1930s from an Episcopal church for, I think, $8,000 or something like that. We have 192 seats. We have a season of 4 shows, and this June is our last show of the season, and we're running Emma the Musical, which I was just inside and looked at the set, and it looks lovely. So tickets for our shows are $25. You don't have to be a member. You just come buy a ticket. It's a very nice, accessible auditorium, and we'd love to spread the word about us.
Great. Tell us also about the, about what you are doing for the current project.
We are the venue. So the other 2 organizations, one is the League of Women Voters, and they are bringing the the history, and they have the film that they are going to be presenting, and then there's a chorus that will be doing the whole program, as you probably already heard, regards suffrage. So we are the venue. We are going to help arrange for people to reserve seats. It's not going to be ticketed in terms of having an expense involved. It's free, but we do want to make sure anybody who wants to come can. So there'll be an online ticket reservation service on the AFD website. We will arrange for Venmo if people want to make any donations. We will have refreshments. There will be a reception after the program out in the lobby. So we are the venue. They'll have the lighting and the screen. We're the logistics people, so you can make sure not to miss it.
The idea came out of the 250 meeting. And some people may ask, well, why are you associating yourselves with the 250th anniversary of the founding of our country? And my feeling was, well, we're celebrating the men's suffrage and the men's having a voice in their government. And I really wanted to be able to add the women's voice in as well. And Cantilena, which is a local, lovely, wonderful women's chorus, we sing music for the treble voice here in Arlington, had done a program a few years ago called Lifting as We Climb. And we all got excited and thought, oh, it would be great to use that program, which really describes the untold stories of women's suffrage and both African American and white, from 1850s when Sojourner Truth was speaking all the way up through Stacey Abrams. And we got excited about it. And what you'll see is a multimedia event. Starts with a wonderful documentary film called How Long Must We Wait, which really documents many of the pivotal moments of that 70-year struggle for suffrage. And then it moves into the second half of the evening will be a beautiful piece by Joan Shimko, which is choral and spoken voice. And we have representatives from many different organizations in town, NAACP, and different diversity and equity groups. And they will be giving the words telling the story from the actual writings of our suffragists. And we, Cantilena, will be interweaving song as it goes along. It's going to be an exciting evening. Yes. And it will be followed also by a question and answer period, so that the audience can then also find out any more information they might want to know. One of the most memorable phrases that I keep remembering from my time singing it was, the vote is the symbol of equality. So when women got the vote, now we can finally have our say. We don't have to have our say through our husbands or through our fathers and brothers. Well, come on Thursday night, June 26th. The event begins at 7. Tickets can be available through the Arlington Friends of the Drama website. You'll see it under special events. And it will last a couple of hours, but a couple of exciting hours, complete with a reception afterwards as well. And it's free. We want everyone to come. But as has been suggested, it did cost us all a bit of money to do it, so donations are happily accepted.